Hey guys, I'm Ashpanash, and in this video I just wanted to follow up on one of my other videos, which was how to unscrew tight piercing bars at home. The original video was basically a tutorial on how to unscrew your tight piercing bars at home, if that wasn't obvious, and I basically just went through various methods that you could use to unscrew your tight piercing bar at home, depending on what you had at home or what you could get close by for those of you who can't or don't want to go back to your piercer. Because let's face it can be a bit of a hassle to go all the way back to your piercer just to get them to unscrew something, especially if there's a way that you can do it at home. So in this video I just wanted to give you a few extra tips as well as answer a question or many questions that actually have the same answer, and I thought it was easier to answer it in a video rather than commenting on everyone's comment like every time someone asks the same question. So my extra tip basically relates to the last tip on my original video, and that was if you can't do it with rubber gloves or latex gloves, then to get a pair of forceps and hold the bar with that while you twist the ball. And I recommended this method mostly to people who had multiple piercings because you've got to invest in the tools, and obviously if it's just for one piercing it's probably more cost effective for you to just go back to your piercer. Sometimes this isn't going to be enough, so my extra tip to you guys is basically that if you find that one pair of forceps isn't really doing the job, then try two. And how this works is you basically want to clamp one forcep on the bar so that you can hold it still, and clamp one forcep on the ball so that you can twist it round if you're finding that just holding the bar isn't enough and that your fingers are too slippery and that ball isn't budging and it needs like real grip to hold it. So that's my extra tip for you, and I've got a little clip for you to show you just how to do that if you don't understand from my explanation.
Depending on where your piercing is and what jewellery is in it, you might find it better to put the forceps at different angles, so play around with it and see which angle works best for you.
But moving on to answer the question that a lot of people have been asking, and that basically isn't one question. A lot of people have basically been asking how to unscrew specific piercings, like their smiley piercing or their tragus, which I don't understand because I did the tutorial on my tragus, so I'm not really sure how I could do another one for that or give more answers than I've already given. But anyway, a lot of people have been asking how to unscrew specific piercings, and basically what I want to say to you is that generally the advice is the same. As long as it's a screw piercing, so it's threaded jewellery, either internally or externally threaded, then this is what you need to do. And if you still can't do it after all of these tips, then you're just going to have to go back to your piercer, because sometimes it can be the angle. For example, if it's on your ear you can't really see what you're doing. Sometimes you might just have a particularly stiff bit of jewellery and you need someone who's kind of got experience undoing that. Obviously it's a lot better if you can do it yourself at home and it's a lot more convenient, but sometimes it's not possible and you will have to go and seek outside help. But don't be afraid. If you don't want to go back to your piercer because they were shitty, then go to someone else. They only really charge like £5 max to do that kind of stuff, so it's a lot cheaper than investing in the forceps if it's just for this one piercing. You could always get a friend to help you if you've got someone around to do that, but generally I'd say if you can't do it yourself, just go back to your piercer. That's all from me today, guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget you can get 10% off at wholeheartedlondon.com by using the code YouTube at the checkout. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.